I hope everyone is having a great day so far or evening, whichever it is where you're at. So in this video, I'm going to do end of month for August, talk about that, and then plans for September. Now, my goal was to have 20 no spend days. I got a total of 23, so that was good. And overall, I think some stuff is pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Because like I said, I had wanted to stay within not going over more than $100 with extra spending a month. And that includes stuff for like the house, like dish soap and trash bags, stuff like that. Because I don't put that in my budget because a lot of times I only need it like a couple of months. So to get like new, because it's just me. But places where cut it in butter was my trip. Now it says 731 because that includes my taking out for the hotel stay, because I did take that out from savings and I didn't budget that for it originally. So some things, I think I could have done a little bit better spending on, the books and stuff. But I think as far as my going to like the museums, that was a pretty good deal. And then my taking food, that really helped. So I think, there's just some stuff next year that I could improve on, or not approve on, improve and have it be a little bit better. Of course, it also depends on what financial situations look next year. And I won't be going like on a, unless they really, really change between now and then, which I'm not expecting to change that much where I can go on a trip. I will just be something small, like a movie or maybe a ball game, but one where I'm not spending the night anywhere. So for my total income last month was really good. It was $2,375 after deductions and everything like that. This is my take-home pay. There was quite a few hours of overtime. Now, for the month of September so far, they've only announced 3 hours. That was it, which I've already went ahead and signed up for. For the debt, my minimum payments for August was $1,358. I paid $1,428 for a difference of $70, which is good, but doesn't really make as big of a difference because I did have quite a bit of charges on the credit cards. So for September this week, I am going to have my first paycheck on what is that, the 5th, on Friday. So probably usually sometime late Wednesday, I find out how much my paycheck's going to be, which this paycheck is coming up is going to be a little bit lower, just because for several of those days, I got the base pay and not the regular pay because I use PTO. They don't give me the differential when I take the PTO, which I think it's a bunch of crap, but but I did have some hours of overtime on it to like hopefully make up the difference. So I'm not quite sure how much that paycheck will be. Then towards the end of September, I'm going to do a year in review showing the difference of debt and stuff like that from 2024 versus this year. And I might even also make another video showing 2 years difference between 2023 and 2025 difference. Some things I have been thinking about lately, I need to keep more into perspective of like how much the debt has been, how much it is now. It's just because I think, even when you budget, it can feel overwhelming knowing that, gosh, how many like paychecks do I have to go to get rid of the debt and everything. So, and I think sometimes you can kind of like lose that perspective and try to, lose that goal, especially if you're not really going out and doing like entertainment stuff. So yeah, that's why I think, and then I tend to go like a little overboard. So I need to have, I think I need to change some of my stuff that I'm doing. So yeah. But that's it for this video. I hope everyone is having a great day. Take care, everyone.